Welcome to Sun Kim's Crazy UW Life Show. This is what I do. I get emails from people every week. I pick the craziest email of all, and I talk about them. It could be talking crap about people. It could be talking, the craziest story that you had that day. It's every week thing, so I think people will like it. So far I've read, craziest stuff. And it's mind-blowing, and I think you'll find it pretty interesting as well, Alright, so that's enough with music. You can send a request of me talking, if you want me to talk crap about somebody, you can send me an email about it. Just in case that it has to be people that I do not know. If I find it that it's it's a person that I know, I'm not gonna do it, okay? So, today's story, this is gonna blow your mind. This is so messed up. Okay, from reading this letter, I got the perfect song for you. His name is David. He lives in a dorm, and he basically had the worst day of his life just yesterday. Okay, and it's the beginning of the quarter, so I'm so sorry. Okay, so for you, the song is called Memories Live by Reflection Eternal. I'm gonna have it on while I read this. It says, Dear son, I had the craziest day today that I want to throw myself from the rooftop of 3 towers while being naked and having ejaculation at the same time. Really? Let's find out. Today started like a normal day. People walking to school, learning from lectures, turning my homework, and blah blah blah. Everything was perfectly normal, and I was having blast through the day. Good for you. Then on the way to my dorm, I slipped and fell down in a puddle. I was wearing no underwear today, and everything was in laundry. Therefore, I was wearing light white pants. While my genital was showing off its many pubic hairs and its glamorous shape and with mud on it, I ran to the dorm, got into the elevator. I thought that was the end of hell of the day. However, it was not over. In the elevator there was only one girl, and she was freaking hot. So my genital reacted quickly, and then the whole story in the elevator. I was embarrassed. I'm so sorry. That's not all though. When I got to my room, the final hell blew out of the earth. I saw my roommate masturbating while reading pornography. Reading pornography, ladies and gentlemen, reading pornography. Masturbation, by the way. And it was on the right moment at the right time. Yes, I saw it coming out, straight up. We stared at each other for 10 to 15 seconds. Today scarred my entire life, and I will never forget this. What should I do? P.S. Don't forget that my genital was still aroused when I got to the room. I read this 5 times and it's still freaking funny. Yeah. I don't know how many people there are who masturbate while reading pornography. Are you serious? David, I'm so sorry. I don't know how people get pleasure from reading pornography. She said, and there was much pleasure. Oh, thy genital is so tightened. I stilleth. Oh, therefore I come out. She said, she breathed hard. You're the first letter that I'm going to read, and this is your UW life? The 4th day of the spring quarter. And it's your first year, right? Yeah, you're the freshman. Oh man. This is what I want you to do. I'm sure your roommate is trying to get out of the room as soon as possible, and the best way will be him getting out as soon as possible, and you just stay, or either you get out. Okay, I think it's really weird. If not, if he's not getting out of his room, I want you to make him sit. You know, make him sit right there in front of you, and I want you guys to talk. I want you guys to talk about, you know, your life. You know, if everything's alright, if there's any help that, you know, you can give to the guy. All right. I'm sure he thought the same thing too. You man, your pants wet and you're aroused, you know, and you walk into the dorm and all that stuff. So I want you to talk to him, you know, just in case something might happen and all that stuff. Um, well, David. Thank you for the letter. Thank you very much for the letter and your story. And it's very brave of you to share this amazing story. Seriously, this is all I can give, David. Good luck with the rest of your UW life. I think the best way actually is for you to move out. You know, I think that's the safest. I don't think you want to stay in that room forever. Man. Um, yeah, UW life, it's all good. It's just sometimes there are scary people. Remember the time about the Odegaard Library in the third floor? If you're not UW students, let me tell you about it. Like, there's this guy in the UW Odegaard Library, third floor. It's really quiet. There's no one in the bathroom, and this guy apparently was pissing, right? And the guy walks in. Okay, he was wearing really tight jeans and black. I think he was emo. He walks up to him, and then touches his body and asks him, "Hey, how much do you weigh?" And the guy is like, I don't know, right? And he said, "Oh, let me check for you. Let me check how much you weigh for you." That's what he said, and start sexually harassing him, and they arrested. I think they arrested him. You know, UW life is not that crazy all the time, but it's just like one of those college life. I'm sure you have college life's crazy story. I have many stories. But it's not as crazy as this one, or, you know, the Odegaard Library part. Well, thank you for listening, and thank you for sharing your story, David. I'm expecting lots of stories from you. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Shit happens. Well, good luck with your rest of your UW life.